Greetings to the enchanted ones, to the star seeds and light workers who have found their way to my channel. Just know that if you are seeing this, it is not by accident. The divine source creator allowed you to come across this video at this time. Let's see, something slid out right away. Oh, it's 2 cards. Loving feminine. Hey, we got the Queen of Wands out here, the emotional, intelligent woman, along with feminine desire, Queen of Fire in the reverse. This is giving too much love given, too much maybe of your body given. With the 2 queens coming out together, it could be 2 separate females. I like to say that if they come out together, though, it's like the same female. So you're embodying this queen energy, this emotional intelligence, but it's also giving that you like are using your body. You're using that fire too much 101, needing to learn a lesson about who to be giving your body to. Yeah, because it's like maybe too feisty, maybe too self-centered. You know, the Queen of Wands in the reverse is very selfish, self-centered. Look at this, 2 of Fire, 2 of Wands, travel plans, waiting for things to come in or planning ahead. It's like maybe you're good at planning ahead, maybe you're good at loving, but you're not so good at sharing. You might be sharing your body with the wrong one. You might, it also gives, when I say like self-centered, like vain, like Queen of Wands in the reverse can be very vain because she's very beautiful. Look, recognition, 9 of Fire. That's the 9 of Wands. It's persistent. Keep persisting past your goals. Forgive me, my throat. What the hell? It's also like the card of like the wounded warrior as well. So like keep persisting until you reach your goals. 212 could be significant. That shit, the way it fell down so slow. What is it? 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, 6 of Earth in the reverse. Very materialistic. This is the card of being materialistic, stingy, the opposite of equal give and take. Charity in the reverse, keeping things to yourself. There's some things that are flipped over in here. What is this? There's 3 in a row. Slow movement forward. Long-term goals, steady money. You could be setting up like these goals for yourself. This is great. New business in the reverse, but not necessarily, it's given all over the place. Queen of Earth, we got another queen out here. Wow, that's a lot of queens out here. Fertile, good cook, domestic skills, very motherly. What is this, Spirit? Let's get some clarification. What is this? Came right on too. King of Fire in the reverse. This could be somebody you're sleeping with. We got the King and Queen of Fire out here, both in the reverse, which is a twin flame, right? And very fiery twin flame at that. It's given there's a lot of sexual energy. There's a lot of attraction there. But at the same time, this is very lustful, very passionate. Being in this very lustful, very passionate energy is taking you away from new ideas. It's causing you to move slowly forward with whatever this is that you're building. You have got to look at this temptation in the reverse, falling for the temptation. Wow, that's the temptation is the devil card, some type of devilishness. I wrote all the 7 deadly sins on here. So when I do readings, I was also, these are the cards I taught myself to learn with. So we have addiction, lust, envy, greed, sloth, gluttony, pride, and wrath. Along with materialism, lies, and compulsion. Somebody is giving into their materialistic ways. Somebody is giving into their lustful ways. It's almost that I'm having a hard time reading this energy because it's so hot outside. But it's like, it's early. It's really, really early. And usually around this time, it's not as hot. But it's like there's a stuffiness in the air. 444. There's a 444 is like square foundations. Somebody could be a square. 4, 5, 6 needing to get into alignment. needing to build up your foundation, your home. To me, like a square is also like a perfect family, like a father, son, and a mother and a daughter, because the Trinity is father, mother, child. 515, needing to change. What is this? Disconnected and unhappy. Somebody is unhappy, unfulfilled. 4 of water out here. That's the four of cups, where you have 3 cups in front of you. The divine is trying to offer you a new cup. Cup is also emotions. And this person has their arm closed, which is a sign of being closed off. When you're like this, you're closed off. This person's sitting right here with their arms closed while the divine is trying to offer them something. Somebody is unsatisfied emotionally, could be in a relationship, could be just single, unhappy with what the divine is offering or giving, discontent within themselves with this person. And with the King and Queen of Wands out here in the reverse, this is somebody that you're sleeping with. 606, 607, 608. June could be significant, those June dates. Stress and insomnia, up all night, 616. This is something that you're enjoying physically. That's why the devil out here, temptation. Somebody has given to temptation and they're mad at themselves, because when you are off of your divine path, you feel a disconnect. You're not listening to the Most High. Somebody's not listening to the divine. Somebody's not listening to the Most High. They're just doing whatever they want to do because it feels good. So this is what is causing depression, night terrors, stress, insomnia, up all night thinking, what could I be doing better? Somebody could be sucking your energy out. And I mean like in an oral sex kind of way. You know how like they be like, oh my God, she sucked the soul out of me. Like literally though, that's what's happening. Sucking at your soul's essence. 707. The divine is trying to sit you in a new 7-Eleven. Did y'all hear that car crank up? I don't know, it was a big ass bird. Spy birds. Insecurity, leaving quickly, betrayal, dishonesty, and theft. There could be some type of theft. Somebody is stealing, thieving, 727, flying off with something of yours, and it's like not a tangible thing. It could be a tangible thing with all that earth energy we had out here. Somebody is very discontent, very unhappy, very disconnected, insecure within their self, within their friendships, family, relationships. Could even be co-workers, unhappy at work. You're so unhappy because like I don't even feel my normal flair. When I woke up today, I was very lackluster. I went through my daily routine anyway. This is part of my daily routine, 808, my cycle that I go through every day. Routines, rituals. You know, you get up, you brush your teeth, you wash your face, you take a shower. It's self-care Sunday for me. Somebody might need to be doing some type of self-care, as you can see by how shiny I am. Self-care Sunday. So a self-care routine. Somebody might need to set up a self-care routine. What else do we have, Spirit, for the collective? Defensive. These are like sad. Competition, self-defense, being defensive and protecting yourself. Defending yourself. Somebody is having to fight people off. I'm also getting somebody's trying to defend the person that they are, right? It's giving that, say like, I hate to say this, but say you're like a fucked up person, like deep down, or you're doing some fucked up things, right? And I just got a notification for recruiting. And like maybe you recruit other people into this, right? Like, come over here, go to the club with me. But like, the club isn't even your jam. Like, but you go to be cool. You don't even want to be there. 929. So September 29th could be significant. September 29th is coming up. What's that, Virgo season? Yeah, I believe is that Virgo season? No, that's Libra season. Libra could be significant. Venus could be significant. What else do we have, Spirit? For the collective, what can they do? Ooh, all those cards flipped over. I'm not even going to take those. They flip right back over so easily. Somebody is like, it's given that somebody flip sides. Somebody is doing something physically that it's almost like somebody's doing something physically that makes them happy for like the moment. It's like doing D-rugs, right? You're doing the D-rugs and you feel happy for about 30 minutes. You feel happy maybe for a day, however long your D-rug lasts. Like if it's the La Coca, you'll be cool for a few hours or so. If it's smoking a blizzy, you know what I mean? You might be good for like an hour, maybe 30 minutes. You know what I mean? And it's like this temporary satisfaction. Even if you're a sexaholic, that might last for 6 hours, maybe a day or two, before you need another hit of that. And I'm getting this very lustful energy. And somebody is like, you're enjoying these devilish things, this temptation that you fall for. And then as soon as that's like over, you're back to square one, because a lot of the times, like even if it's eating, it satisfies you for like a couple hours. And then boom, it's back to an unhappy, discontent energy. Wow, who's watching this? Whoever this is, the divine, 1111, the divine is calling to you. The divine is trying to link you up with what will make you happy. Somebody could be in a relationship with somebody that makes them unhappy. The way the wind just picked this, intuition in the reverse. You refusing to listen to your intuition. This is the high priestess in the reverse. That's a divine feminine who is supposed to be tapped in to the other side and not listening to the divine, not listening to your spiritual guidance. This makes me sad. 1144, you're chosen, but you're not on your chosen path. Ooh, the sun in the reverse. Your joy, your success. What I'm saying about joy being in the reverse. Sneakiness is out here in the reverse. Somebody thinks that they're being sneaky and getting away with something. There's robbery, again with the theft. Somebody, I don't even want to stand. This is going to be a short reading. I tell you right now. It's going to be a short reading. Strong new beginnings in the reverse, 1212. The divine needs you to balance something out and make better decisions. 2 is decisions. 2 is couples. 2 is 2 things that you're having to pick from. 2 people coming together. 2 different things being weighed out. One of those things is this strong new beginning. Somebody like prayed, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. Somebody prayed for like a new beginning. Dear God, help me. I want to live a better life. I want to be happier in my life. But then the divine is trying to crumble what your life is, that dismantle is what I just heard. The divine is trying to dismantle whatever this is you have going on, but you're holding on to it for dear life. I'm seeing somebody, when they're holding on to a rope, but this rope is ultimately what is holding you back, but they won't let it go. Look, moving forward in the reverse. 3 of wands, 3 of fire in the reverse. King of earth in the reverse. Your money is probably, this is somebody who might even you might not have a lot of money, or you might have lost a lot of money. You might have lost the job or something. And you're like, oh my God, I just want to be successful. I'm hearing that I just want to be successful. 1333, but you refuse to change your surroundings. You refuse to change the people you're hanging with. You refuse to change your circle, but you say you want a new beginning, and you want a new job, and you want to be successful. You want joy in your life, but you refuse to leave the people, places, and things that are holding you back. This is so sad. I don't even want to be in this energy. I don't like it. 1404, foundations and reset. Resetting your foundations, but you're stuck in a horror movie. I just seen 1408. Overthinking, mental restrictions. Somebody they want to move forward, but they can't stop thinking about, well, if I leave such and such, and if I leave my job, they ain't gonna have no. But fuck them people and them places and those things. It could also be things. There might be D-rugs at play. There might be shopping, sex, people. It's something that's holding you back. Self-imposed fears. I wrote that down. Self-imposed fears. Wow. What's this on the bottom? The Hierophant in the reverse. Traditions and commitment. Somebody's committed to something that, it even could be a religion. some type of ceremony, some type of rituals that you do every day. Somebody is being tired of like, I'm sick of the same shit every day. I'm sick of not moving forward in my job. The divine tries to give you a new job and you refuse to take it. Like, wow. I'm sick of this relationship. This person just uses me, but you refuse to change. You refuse to leave. Look, new opportunity in love was on the bottom with 1515. Wow. Sudden change, the tower. The divine keeps trying to change something. New opportunity in love is crazy to be out here. This could be about a lover that you're with and they're like just not good for you. Intimacy and bonding. It's given that somebody wants real love. Real love. I'm searching for a real love. Someone to set my heart free. Somebody's heart is locked up. I love that this deck is called The Heart's Hidden Secrets too. Let's get it. What is this hidden secret of the heart, Spirit? What is this? 1555 change. Look, third party in the reverse. Somebody might be with somebody who has a third party and they know it, but they still be with them. It's also attachments and peers. The divine is being very adamant, very specific on these people and places and things that are holding you back. Your peers, third party, 1616 out here. June 16th could be significant. Something dropped. Waiting for the other shoe to drop, waiting for the ball to drop. Somebody might have dropped the ball, divine feminine, with self-growth, self-love, self-nourishing. I was just talking about that, self-care Sunday. Somebody might be looking for a nourishing divine feminine, or dear divine feminine, you might need to start pouring more into yourself. So I'm reading for the masculine and feminine energies. What's this on the bottom? Missing you, craving you on the bottom. Thinking of you. I've been thinking about you. Ooh, no. Somebody ain't been thinking about your ass. It's in the reverse. Let me shuffle these the way they're coming out. Like, my hands are greasy. I'm all oily. and it's hot. I'm getting like, confusion. Dang, somebody's got a lot of confusion. Somebody needs to speak to the divine. The divine is trying to speak to you. You ain't trying to hear. The divine trying to give you something. You ain't trying to take. Hearing, seeing, trying to show you something. Trying to get you to sense something. Somebody has turned a blind eye. And soon I'm getting what they said, Jesus will come and knock. And either you're going to open up the door and let this divine energy in, or the divine is going to stop knocking and move to I'm here, on to the next, on to the next. That's what's about to happen. The divine has knocked at your door one too many times, but because you're chosen, the divine is spending a little bit more. It's almost like the divine is like, I know you're home. 1808. I know you're in there. 811, 812, 813. August could be significant. The divine is like, I know you're in there. Like, open up the door. Because I chose you. That's why I know you're home. Somebody still won't answer. 828 could be significant. That's coming up. Today is what, the 23rd, August 23rd. I feel just as fed up. Like, I channel the divine, and the divine is getting frustrated. Like, I'm just gonna leave, and you're gonna be in there sad forever. What is this on me? There's a piece of hair that is not even mine on me, and it's causing me to itch. That could be a significant. Somebody has adopted something, some type of mindset or ideology that is not serving them, and they pray to the divine, help me make my life better. 911, wow, 1911. Help me make my life better. And the divine has come to take you away, to take you to a better life, but you won't even open up the door and let the divine in. That's crazy. All right, Spirit, what else do we have? What is this message? Because we're going to wrap it on up like this. Releasing. Wow. What I keep reiterating, the messages it's replaying. Adamant. What's the other word I was looking for? Monotony. It's getting monotonous. Releasing, letting go, moving on, and walking away. It's time to release, let go, and move away, walk away from what is no longer serving you. You cried out to the divine. 2002. Get it together. That's what I'm hearing. Bitterness, anger. You might need to let go of some type of resentment, anger, bitterness that you're holding on. Somebody doesn't want to walk away from their old life because of they don't want to walk away from certain people. But these people are the same ones who block your destiny. That's what they're there for. They're villains, and you're a hero. Huru, Hurrah, Hecka, distracted in the reverse. Sidetrack, change, and delays. You're delaying this. Somebody's delaying their destiny. That's crazy. Twin flames, mirroring. I just said 2002. 1 minute ago. It's 2102. Mirroring shared feelings and reflections. Somebody's mirroring somebody. Remember I said that earlier, 2111, 2112. Another mirroring energy. Wow. 2112. I said that earlier when we had the King of Wands in the reverse and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Somebody's mirroring a very sexual, very selfish energy. The divine is calling you to step out of this selfishness. 2 cards fell. Wow, look again. Leave. What does that say? Farewells, leave behind, and closure. It's time to close a cycle. Somebody 2141, breaking point, final straw. I told y'all the divine, this is like your last call. I heard last call for alcohol. This is the divine's last call out to you. You might have a soulmate or a divine kingdom spouse who is mirroring you, but because you will not step into your destiny, the divine will line that person up with somebody else who is more in alignment with them. Because that's why you have multiple soulmates, because everybody has their own self journey, but in order to be in a soulmate connection, you must align with that soulmate. And it's giving that somebody's soulmate is 2227, 222. Somebody's soulmate is balanced and made their decisions, and they're onward and upward is what I'm hearing. Somebody's onward and upward, but the other soulmate that was chosen to be in alignment with them, they're not acting right. They're not 2244. That's 444. Their foundation is not there because they need that balance. The 22 is saying they need to make that decision in order to make that a 4, to have the 444 across. And the divine is like, I'm calling one more time, 2303, ascension. Ascended to your highest self, ascended to this holy trinity, ascended and reset to this new beginning. Somebody doesn't want to listen to the divine, and the divine is like, okay, we're just going to set your person up with somebody else because we can't allow them to continue to suffer and wait for you. It's time. They've been in alignment. Somebody's twin flame been in alignment. 2332, mirroring again. I'm having to hold this still. The wind just picked up. Spirit. Wind is spirit. Spirit is coming to call. Spirit is on you. 2345, 2345. And spirit is like, there's going to be a change in the wind. You're going to be stuck with this toxic twin flame who could possibly be stealing from you, stealing your soul's essence, stealing your destiny. It could be stealing physically, because remember, whatever happens on in the spiritual world happens. Oh my God, all these cards fell. I'm taking them too. Whatever happens in the spiritual happens on the physical. So if this person is literally stealing from you, then they could also be spiritually stealing from you. My verse, love Adonai with all thy heart, just came through. This is love of the divine. Do you love sex with this person more than you love the divine? Do you love sex with this person and being with this person more than your chosen person? Somebody has settled. What fell on the floor? Stress. Wow. I said floor, the ground. Turbulence, tension, and arguments. Again, with arguments and bitterness and resentment. What is this one? Obscurity in the reverse, secrets. Some type of secrets that have not come out. Somebody has secrets on somebody, and maybe that's why they don't want to leave them alone. And the divine is saying, don't worry. The divine is telling you, don't worry about somebody holding secrets over your head. The divine will deal with them accordingly. It's fear. If you have some type of fear, and what is the scripture I'm coming in? If God is for you, who can be against you? Something like that. Fear. How can you have fear with the divine on your side? Something like that. I can't think of the... don't fall, buddy. Tweet, honk. Tweet, honk. 25, 35. Those ages could be significant. Tweet, honk. Double confirmation. If God is for you, who could be against you? 3 cards came out. What is this? Look, beginnings, new beginnings. New direction, start over. Wow. Try again. Dust yourself off and try again. You can dust it off and try again. Look, chasing thrills, ecstasy. What I said. Very adamant. Good time. Somebody there for a good time, not a long time. Excitement, chasing thrills. Left out, abandoned, and walking away. Refusing to abandon what doesn't serve you. Left out cold and walking away. You're about to be left out permanently. And you know what happens? Then you get to reincarnate again and go through all this bullshit again. But the other person, your divine kingdom spouse, your soulmate, they're about to ascend with somebody else. That's what's going to happen. A new contract is going to have to be written. That's why you have so many. I was talking about that once before, broken in the reverse. Somebody's refused to. It's like walking on a broken leg, or I think this is a hand in this case. Say the hand or heart. Somebody is refusing to heal this broken heart energy. I channeled this energy once before, and I was talking about a man who had refused to get over like his first wife, and he had a good woman come into his life. He was doing for her and her children, but he never really got over the ex-wife. He kept her pictures up, and the woman that had came into his life, she was trying to like get him to take the pictures down. 7-Eleven of the ex, he refused to take them down. She was trying to basically get him to move forward. 2717, the divine 717. And he just refused, and he would always listen to their favorite songs. That woman kept asking him like 27, are we ever going to get married? Blah, blah, blah. And he actually like refused to give the ex-wife a divorce. But somehow the ex-wife did. She wound up marrying somebody else, and she went on with her life, but that person didn't. And that person passed away like in a drunken, depressed stupor. So shallow, hollow, empty, and bored. This is why you feel bored. This is why you feel disconnected, because the divine is trying to get you reconnected with something that serves your purpose and your destiny, and you're refusing to take it. Last card, Spirit. I'm getting out of this energy for sure. 30 minutes in this energy is too much. Realizations is what tried to blow across. Realizations, epiphanies, understanding, and awakening. This is your chance. I'm coming in here one time, and dear divine source, I don't like this energy. Let me not channel it again. The wind's picking up as well, so I'm about to get off. But yeah, it's time to wake up and realize what you have going on and what is no longer serving you, because the divine is at your door knocking, and the divine is getting to the point. They're telling me pull a few more cards. Hold on, where did my box go? They're telling me to pull a few more cards, so I just want out of this energy. Somebody wants out of something too. That could be significant. Hold on, let me go get my box. Okay, yeah. So the divine is here knocking, wanting you out. A couple more divine. They hurried up and spit that out. They like, ooh, look, bluff and mask. Take the mask off, love. It's time to take the mask off. Pretending, mask, and exaggeration. That's why I said somebody's like pretending to be happy around somebody. I'm seeing like those drama masks, you know, one's sad and one's happy, and somebody like changes them. Like when they go home, their sad mask is on, but when they go out in public, the happy mask is on. There's a depression commercial like that. There's a depression commercial where they go out and they have like a happy face and they hold it up like when they're out in public. Ooh, that's what I'm seeing. Open heart, receptive. Wow. Open heart, receptive, empathy, and vulnerable. Somebody doesn't want to be vulnerable. It's like, I don't know, possibilities. I saw this earlier when the cards were like this and I didn't take it, and it came back out. Free-spirited, adventure, and risk. You could be a free-spirited person who is feeling very tangled and entrapped in something. Last one, Spirit. That shit blew way over there. Hold on. Is this still recording? It is. All right, this is gonna be the last card. Longing. Wow. And the wind has really picked up. All right, I hope y'all listen to Spirit, because you're longing for something. It's here. All you have to do is hopeless, sinking, despair at the bottom. All you have to do is let go of what's no longer serving you, so the divine can give you something else. Ooh, look, pride flipped over with clinging in the reverse. Clinging on, holding on to this pride. He's got a big ego, such a huge ego. Clinging, holding on, obsessive, spying. Somebody could be spying on somebody that they want a better life with, but they refuse to move forward. All right, I love y'all. Peace, peace, and have a beautiful day.